Hi everyone, I'm Miriam and welcome to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. Today we are going to make my favorite soup of all time, a butternut squash soup. So stay tuned to see the recipe. All right, to start off this recipe, you're gonna need about a pound of butternut squash. So I bought mine whole from Trader Joe's, but they also have packaged ones that are already cut up and cubed for you. Saves a lot of time, but it is a little bit more expensive. So other things you're going to need is about 2 carrots, 3 stalks of celery, a yellow onion, and then I used about 8 cloves of garlic. So to this, all I'm going to do is, actually, let's put the coconut oil. And the best way to do this is just using your hands. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I got about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil here. And then just some rosemary, and this is actually from our garden, so it smells awesome. And before winter time, you want to try and use up all your herbs so that they don't go bad. I usually freeze mine. Anyways, and then I also have about 2 teaspoons of salt and pepper and a little dash of paprika. So you can add more paprika if you want, but it will my paprika is actually kind of spicy, which is why I kind of go less on it, but if you like spicy, go for it. Anyways, I just use my hands to mix it around. Just make sure that the coconut oil and all the spices coat everything. So it's all mixed up, everything is well coated. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven for about 45, maybe 50 minutes. You wanna check just to make sure that they're fork tender, and then it's ready to go, and I'll show you what's next. So I just pulled the vegetables out of the oven, and for the last 10 minutes I had it on the broil settings just to kind of give it that nice char. So these are what the vegetables look like after it's all done. And what I'm going to do now is I have been boiling some vegetable stock, about 4 cups. I have a little extra on hand too, just in case the thickness is not what I want it to be. So I'm going to add my roasted veggies directly into the pot. Just take your immersion blender, pop it in the pot, and turn it on. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and puree basically all the veggies until it's smooth and to the consistency I want. All right, that looks good. So a tip when using immersion blenders, just kind of tilt your pot to the side so that all the liquid falls to that side. That way your immersion blender is actually in the liquid and it doesn't splatter, because that's definitely what happened the first time. So I think this is good. If you look at the consistency, it's a little bit on the thicker side, but I feel like for butternut squash, I don't know, I like it on the thicker side, so I'm gonna keep it like this. But if you don't, just add a cup or so of vegetable stock and that will thin it down. So let me get myself a ladle. I have a bowl right here. Look at this. Oh yeah, nice and thick. Okay, so topping wise, I like to add a little bit of crispy onions to the top of this. And then also some Parmesan. Oops. And then I also toasted up a bread. I rubbed it with garlic and then butter and just Italian seasoning that I want to dip in it later. So let me go ahead. Oh, I forgot my little garnish, little rosemary. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this. Okay, sorry, I had to take a little break. Jon Snow, our cat, was kind of going crazy in the background and causing a lot of noise. So anyways, I was just about to taste it. Oh, so good. That little paprika, dash of paprika, really brings out like a smoky. My paprika is actually a little bit on the spicier side, so it's got a little bit of a kick to it. So good. And then if you dip the bread in it, oh, delicious. So if you like this recipe and would like to see all the ingredients, go to tastefullybalanced.com. Also, please like, subscribe, and comment on this video to see more of it. And always remember to live life tastefully balanced. Okay, to start off this recipe, you're going to need about a pound of butternut squash. So a tip for when you're using immersion blenders,